Hello everybody, hello Project 2, how are you today? Hello Laura, how are you? Hello Andrea and Angel, are you there? Are you listening? And hello to the sisters in my class, hello Marina and Evelyn. And a quick hello to the cousins, hello to Carla and Maria. I'm in my kitchen again today. And I'm waiting for my emails. Thank you, people who sent me your emails. I'm going to send them back, and it's time for you to do the perfect copy of your recipe. The perfect copy can have a picture, and you can send it back to me. That would be great. Perfect copy of your recipe. It's nearly time for me to write your reports, and this recipe project is for your report, so I need you to send it to me. Thank you. Now, the good news this week is that there is also a competition. So if you look on the YouTube channel and look for Will's video, Will has started a competition on my daily routine, which is easy, isn't it, guys? It's what we practiced in the last class. I get up at 7 o'clock. I go to school? No. This is your routine in the crisis. So I don't go to school. What do you do? I'd like to know. What do you do? Write and tell us about your new daily routine. Now, it's time to start a new chapter in the book. We're going to start on Unit 5. Can you see? We're going to start on page 56, Unit 5. So open your books. First of all, let's look at the pictures, and I'll read the words out to you. Some of them are missing, but you can do that in a minute. So look at this top picture. There's a mountain. Repeat, please. A mountain. There's a valley. A valley goes down like this. There's a lake. A lake is quite big. Can you repeat? A valley. Good. And a lake. Very good. In the second picture, there's a cliff. A cliff and everyone knows that one, a beach. We'll write this one in a minute. And in the background, there's an island. Island, very good. Now, in this picture, this looks like a river, but it isn't a river. This is man-made. This is made by people. It's a canal. And usually it's very straight. And boats take things up and down the canal. In the mountain, can you see here? The road goes into a tunnel. Repeat. A tunnel. Very good. And the bottom picture looks like the city, doesn't it? There's a skyscraper, which is very tall. And usually it isn't flats. Usually it's offices. Repeat. A skyscraper. There's a motorway. The motorway is the biggest road. There's a motorway from Lugo to Santiago. And a field. In the middle of this city there's a field. A field is the place for the animals. But I can't see any animals in this field. This one is a bit difficult to see. This is the sea. And this is where the boats come in and stop in a harbour. Repeat. Harbour. And in the background, this big building is a power station. This is where the people make electricity? I think, yeah, this is where people make electricity, in a power station. So there are a few spaces. You need to look up at the top, read these words and put them in the spaces. So up at the top we've got a river, the sea, a hill, a bridge, a forest and a beach. I think you should pause the video and write these words in the places. If you don't know, I'll tell you the answers in a minute. Okay, finished? Yes? Right, where is the river? I think the river is here. Number 3. This looks natural. This looks like a river. The sea? The sea is here. The water, the sea. A hill? A hill is a small mountain. Look, the mountain is big and a hill is number 2, a small mountain. And number 3, or number 4, a bridge. This is a bridge. This is a really big bridge. A bridge here. A forest. Forest and a beach. I think everybody knows the beach. Okay, well done. There's a lot of vocabulary here, so I think it's a good idea to make yourself some cards, like these cards. You can write the word in English on one side and draw a picture on the other side, any kind of picture. Again, a skyscraper and a picture, or a canal and a picture, and then you can play some games. You can put them all down and see which ones can you remember. Do you remember this one? Anybody? Do you remember this one? It isn't a mountain, it goes down. Valley. You can play some memory games if you make some cards. Right, let's look at some questions about our world. The question is, where do you live? Let's talk about where you live. So, I think, if I remember correctly, we all live in Lugo. But whereabouts in Lugo? Do you live near the cathedral or far away from the cathedral? Remember, it's the cathedral because we know it's a specific cathedral, the Lugo Cathedral. So we say the. But for other things, when we don't know and when we say for the first time, it's at. So is your town or city near the sea, a lake or a river? Is Lugo a town or a city? That's right, a city. Circle. Circle, which one? Which one is Lugo near? The sea? No, I don't think so. A lake? I don't know, you tell me. A river? Yes, I think so. And what's the name of the river? The Minho? Very good. Now, number 2. In your city, are there any bridges, tunnels, or canals? I don't know. I think you need to circle and tell me. Bridges? Yes, I think so. Tunnels, canals? I don't know. Number 3, are there any of these near your city? A mountain, a motorway, a forest? Yes, I think there's definitely a motorway near Lugo. So we can circle B. The other 2? You tell me. And from your school, can you see any of these things from your school? You'll need to remember, because you're not going to school at the moment. Can you see a cliff? Probably not. A power station? Maybe. A field. That would be nice, but I don't know. So circle the answers about Lugo, about your city, and you can email them to me and I'll see and give you a tick. Now it's time to practice some numbers. Let me get my board. So, numbers in your notebooks. This can be my notebook. In your notebooks, first of all, write the date. Then I'm going to say the number and you write the number. Easy? Are you ready? Get your pens and pencils. Ready? The first number is very, very easy. First number, everybody write 10. 10. Great. Well done. Now 100. Do you remember in the iBox game? Shio is very good at spelling. 100. You only have to write the letters today. Now, what about something a bit more difficult? 230. You write? 230. Good. 230. Remember, in English, we say the and. So, can you tell me, what's this number? Can you tell me? What's this number?
460.
Well done, 460. Now, time for some bigger numbers. I'm going to give you some space. What about 1,000? Can you remember? 1,000. How many zeros? 1 in English, comma. 1, 2, 3. 1,000. Then after that, it's very, very easy. 7,000. Just change the number. Not 1. 7,000. And write down 4,000. 4,000. Good. Now let's go a little bit higher. And what about 10,000? Can you write? 10,000. Half of it there. Finished? 10 and a comma and 1,000. 1, 2, 3 zeros. And then after that, again, it's easy. 50,000. Can you write? 50,000. If you can write 50,000. Yeah? So we're going to use all these numbers to describe things like mountains and lakes, things that we can see in the city and in the countryside. So to measure, we use meters, and we can write an M. We say meters, but we can write M. And we can use kilometers. Again, we say kilometers, but we can write M and KM, just to keep it short. So let's go back to your books and have a look at this picture here. exercise number 3. So exercise number 3, can you see the black arrows that go up and down? Well, when you see a line with an arrow at the top, a line with an arrow at the top, let's make it a bit bigger, and an arrow at the bottom, that's what we're going to measure. That's what we're going to measure. We normally measure things with a ruler, but for a mountain, a ruler's not much good. But we're going to measure, and we're going to ask, how high is that hill? How wide is this lake? And how long is the lake? So high is a measurement that goes up. Long is a measurement that goes long. And wide is a measurement. Let me show you my tunnel. Let me show you my tunnel. This is my tunnel. This explains it very well. So this is a tunnel through a mountain. See the mountain? So the tunnel, how long is the tunnel? The tunnel is 80 meters long. Look, here's the road. It's 80 meters long. How high is the tunnel? Is this measurement? It's 30 meters high. And how wide is the tunnel? Is this way. It's 50 meters wide. Right. Let's practice. You listen to me and write the numbers in the spaces. So, ready? How high is that hill? It's 1,000 meters high. It's 1,000 meters high. How wide is this lake? This lake here? It's 500 meters wide. What's this way? It's 500 meters wide. And how long is this lake? It's 6 kilometers. 6 kilometers long. Finished? Okay, you're going to send me your answers, aren't you? And then I'll see and give you a tick. Now there's one more measurement. High is for things that go up. So we can say, how high is this mountain? But if the measurement goes down, like this lake, this is going down under the water, we say, how deep? How deep is the lake? How deep is the lake? Can you see?
3 meters.
Yeah, it's 3 meters deep. How long is the lake? Can you see?
60 meters long.
Yeah, it's 60 meters long. And the last one, how wide is the lake? How wide is the lake?
It's 20 meters wide.
20 meters wide. Very good. So, Mutt gives you a little grammar explanation of this. Hello, Mutt the dog. Unfortunately, maybe you don't have a partner today, but Evelyn and Marina, you can do this together. You can make questions. So, how is the first word. How high? What can you say? How high? How high is the lake? No. You can say, how high is the mountain? Or how high is the tunnel? There are 2 possible questions. And the answers you can use Any of the answers. It's 50 metres high, it's 1 kilometre high, 2 kilometres or 6,000 metres. What about how long? How long? What can you say? How long is that mountain? Yes, maybe. How long is that mountain? How long is the tunnel? Yeah, definitely. How long is the river? How long is the lake? Yeah, definitely. How wide? Which words can you use? Which things can be wide? How wide is the tunnel? Yeah. How wide is the lake? How wide is the river? Yep, that one too. And deep. Which things do you measure down? Which things are deep? The mountain? No. The tunnel? If the tunnel goes down, I suppose. Usually we say how high is the tunnel? The river, yes, definitely. How deep is the river? And the lake? Yeah. How deep is the lake? So to practice all of these questions, come over here. Come on. Come over here. We're going to draw a diagram. Can you see? This is my diagram. You need a clean piece of paper. And with your ruler, you need to draw a line. And we're going to put a little mark at every centimetre, but we're going to say that it's 10 metres, 20 metres, 30 metres, 40 metres. We're going to say that these aren't centimetres, they're metres. This way is for things that go up. So if we draw a mountain, for example, a mountain that's 30 metres high, it goes up to here. So put your ruler here, we'll measure again, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And the first thing to draw is to draw a mountain that's 30 metres high and 50 metres wide. So 10, 20, 30 up to here and 50 up to here. So let's draw 30 metres high and 50 metres wide. It's my mountain. What about a lake? Next to the mountain, can you draw a lake? Now, lakes are deep. So for lakes, we need to measure down 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 metres. So can you draw a lake? Can you draw a lake that's 20 metres wide and 30 metres deep? I think I need a blue pen for a lake. So a lake is 10, 20 metres wide, and 30 metres deep. Ooh. That's my lake. And one more thing here. What about a skyscraper? Can you draw a skyscraper? A skyscraper that's 10 metres wide and 20 metres high. So we can draw it anyway here. 10 metres. 10 metres and 20 metres high. Let's draw a skyscraper. All the windows. Lots and lots of windows. There we go. Well done. Now, I think maybe you can draw a couple more things and then send this to me. How about you draw a valley, You draw a valley and what else? A power station. You draw a valley and a power station, please. And send it to me. And I can see how big they are. Okay, right. We've got time for one quick little game. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Let's play Guess the Picture with my favourite orange pen. Come and play. Right. I'm looking at all the vocabulary on this page. Going to play the game. So, what's this? Any ideas? Any ideas? No?
A motorway.
A motorway? No, it isn't a motorway, but it is kind of long and straight. Any more guesses?
Bridge.
A bridge? No, it isn't a bridge. No. Anything else? There's something that travels. Ooh, not very good picture. Something that travels on this.
A canal.
A canal. Well done. Okay, that was a difficult one. Right, an easy one then. An easy one. What about this? Oh, wish I had a blue pen. This is the sea. This is the sea, and this is a special little place where all the boats stop at night. They stop at night and they stop to send things to the town. Any ideas?
It's a harbour.
It's a harbour. Well done. Okay. Let's do a little bit of practice talking about the past and practicing the times. So, you want to see my face again? Hello, I'm here. Okay, I'm here. It's better if you see my face, I think. Let's talk about the past. Let's talk about yesterday. So what's the day today?
Thursday.
Thursday, not Tuesday, it's Thursday. And what was the day yesterday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, well done. Now let's think about the weather. What's the weather like today? It's quite hot and sunny here. I don't know for you. And do you remember what was the weather like yesterday? Was it hot and sunny too? It was hot and sunny here too. Very good. Okay, we're going to play a game. Where were you? So I want you to think about yesterday. Think about Wednesday. And think about all the rooms that are in your house. So where were you? You can invent it. This doesn't have to be real. If you can't remember, never mind. But think, where were you yesterday at 2 o'clock? At 2 o'clock?
At 2 o'clock, I was in the kitchen.
I'm guessing that you were eating lunch and you were in the kitchen like me, or in the dining room if you have a dining room. What about at 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock in the evening. Where were you at 7 o'clock in the evening? In the living room? In the living room?
No.
No, where were you?
At 7 o'clock, I was in the bathroom.
Oh, okay, very good. What about at 4 o'clock? 4 o'clock in the morning. At 4 o'clock in the morning, where were you?
I was in the bedroom.
Yeah, I hope everybody was in the bedroom sleeping. And this one I don't know. Where were you at 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock in the morning. Were you doing your homework? In the living room? In the bedroom? Where were you?
At 10 o'clock, I was in the living room.
Okay, yeah, probably watching TV. Never mind, right. I think it's time to say bye-bye, guys. If you have any questions, send me an email. Remember, send me your recipes, perfect recipes, and you can send me a copy of this page, and I'll have a look and give you some tips. You can take a photo and email it to me. See you next week. Bye. Take care.